What's good, YouTube? I just want to tell y'all about this dream I had. I don't know why I waited so long to tell y'all this, but it was two dreams back to back after waking up the first time and then going directly back to sleep. Um, so I was in a room, right? And I got the alert that said tornado alert, not tornado warning. It's a difference between alert and a warning. And it said tornado alert. And I said to myself, no, it ain't gonna be no tornado today. It's not happening, at least not where I live. In the state that I live in, we don't get tornadoes too tough. I happened to look out the window, and when I looked out the window, lightning and thunder, it was like boom. And the sky lit up, everything turned white, like x-ray white, where you could see the bones of people, and you wouldn't see the flesh. That's how bright it was. And I immediately ducked down by the window, and then I stood back up and I laughed after that. But then I looked out the window, and above the trees there was this pyramid cloud, like two little, it looked like this. So imagine this, but in a V shape coming down this way, two clouds just doing this. And they slowly started to spin, and I said, oh my goodness, here it come. And as soon as the point got to the top of the tree, it immediately formed, and it was already on the ground, and it was doing its thing. So I ran through the house. As I'm running through the house, all the pictures on the walls, papers and stuff in the house was just blowing everywhere. And I made my way to the steps. I said, y'all, let's go. We gotta go. I had some company. I said, yo, we gotta go. Yo, let's get to the basement. I made my way to the basement, and I was going down the stairs. One of my boys, my homeboys, was like in non-belief, and I'm like, dude, let's go. So we got down to the basement and got to the storm cellar. He got halfway down the steps, and then the house exploded. It had to have exploded, because after that, it was like I'm snapping out of a bomb going off. And then I don't know how long that went on. We could have been unconscious. I'm not sure. But all I know was a split second, boom, and then we doing all of this. And we make our way back up the steps. And when I came up the basement steps, y'all, the house was gone, completely gone. All you saw was slabs of stone. The house was scattered across the way with everybody else's house. And all I could think of was, where's my keys to my car, right? Of course, so you can get up out of there. So I got an SUV, got four-wheel drive. I can get up out of this. So I was looking for my keys, and I looked across the street at the neighbor's house. His house was gone. Everybody's house on the block was just gone, leveled, and just piles of rubble. And the only reason why I thought my keys was over where he was at is because my belongings was in his yard, which they could have been thrown anywhere. So I looked over, and I bent down and picked up some keys. I said, oh, here go my keys right here. Then I looked at them. These ain't my keys. And I looked and saw this dude coming towards me. I said, hey, my man, oh, here, I think I found your keys. He looked at me like, and I'm like, whatever. Then I found my keys. But then when I found my keys, I couldn't see my vehicle. I'm like, where's my vehicle? Then my boy was like, your vehicle was right there, man, like untouched, brand new, spit clean, just untouched. I woke up. And as soon as I woke up, I said to myself, I got to remember this dream so I could speak about it. It was a tornado. And I repeated tornado in my mind so that if I go to sleep again, when I wake up, I'll remember that dream. And then I fell asleep immediately. I woke up, I was with my aunt. My aunt lives in Miami, Florida. Auntie, if you're watching this, love you. So my aunt is down in Miami, Florida. It's my dad's sister. I don't know if we was in a mall, but the beach was right outside. So it might have been like a shopping district right next to the beach, which I have never been to Florida. My family been living in Florida for years, whole life in Florida, and I've never been there. But my other family members have been to Miami. So we in this shopping mall, and something made me get up off of this recliner not recliner chair, but like just lounge chair in the lounge room. And I looked up over and I sat back down, but then I got right back up and I'm like, no way. Y'all, I swear this wave was probably, I'm just exaggerating, 80 football fields long. About 500 feet high, if not more than that. So there was no escape. I'm like, oh, auntie, look. And she turned around and she looked. But then she told me to look the other way. So I looked behind me and it was a wave, same height, same length, coming from that direction. So we was basically screwed if we didn't get to high ground. The building we was in, guaranteed it wasn't even 500 feet at all. It was probably 60 feet, if that. We immediately ran to the middle of the lobby to try to hit the steps. Soon as we hit the steps, everything just went boom, hit the building and it filled up. And I don't even remember being underwater, but I know we was. And then I jumped up out of bed. And wow, I just thought I'd share that with y'all. But the crazy thing is I forgot to mention that day that I was supposed to tell you about this dream. When I turned on YouTube, the homepage had 6 videos up there. Some home building, some travel vacation, another one, but the last 2, it was 6 videos lined up for the homepage with Sam and Colby, which is some vloggers. I watch them sometime. But the first video said, we got the warning, but it was too late, and it said tornado. And I said to myself then, like, wow, they are listening in with these devices, y'all. Even though you're not on these TVs and you ain't on these phones, they hear your conversations. They pick up on everything you do. Reason why I say that is because I said out loud to myself, tornado, ooh, tornado dream. I gotta remember this tornado dream before I go back to sleep so I can remember it again, because I know I'm going to dream again. So it heard me say that. So the point I'm trying to make is be careful what you say if you don't want anybody hearing the conversation that you speaking about, because these devices aren't tapping in, they're listening in. And if y'all remember them making a statement in the White House that they was going to be listening in to our conversations without our permission, if you don't know, you know now. But they've been doing it. That's why they rushed those TVs out of our houses, y'all. Them big boob tubes, and they brought these smart TVs into our home. So they watch you and listen to you when you sleep. Yeah, they watch you. When the screen is off, the camera's rolling. No, it's a camera in them TVs. You'll never see it or know what it even looked like. All right, love y'all. Just thought I'd share them dreams with y'all.